episode. I'm Bella, and I'm a cinemaholic.
I'm Spencer, and I'm a cinemaholic.
I'm Ryan, and I am a cinemaholic, and we are here at the Sundance Film Festival giving you guys another review. This time we are talking about Juliet Naked, which is a new movie starring Rose Byrne Byrne? I think it's Byrne.
I think, yeah.
And Ethan Hawke and Chris O'Dowd. This is directed by Jesse Peretz, and this movie is an adaptation of a book that I actually wound up really enjoying this overall. Spencer, what did you think?
Yeah, it's adapted by a book by Nick Hornby, who also wrote About a Boy, which is one of my favorite movies. I think this movie's totally harmless, but it's completely passable, but it's so formulaic, that I liked it. I would say that it was fine, totally fine. But I think that overall it was just fine for me. It had the one thing I will say in the movie's defense is it has a really interesting view of fan culture and the conflict that one might kind of confront when meeting their idol or meeting an idol. There's an impressive performance from Ethan Hawke. One scene in particular involving a phone call I thought was really tremendously acted. And I mean, it's a cute movie. It's fun. People are going to really enjoy this movie, I feel like. But for me, it was just last year we saw The Big Sick here at the Sundance Film Festival. And I thought that was one that it was a romantic comedy that had something different to say that I hadn't seen a romantic comedy say quite in that way. And with this one, I've seen hundreds of movies exactly like this. So, and by the way, one more thing. Thomas Gray is ridiculously underused in this movie. It made me really mad.
What about you?
I love this movie, actually. It's just so cute. And I agree that it's formulated, but it doesn't mean like Spencer, it's harmless. It's not it's okay if it's even formulated. It's fine. And I love this movie. I think it's so charming and really interesting. And I didn't know it was based on a book before I watched it. And after I was like, oh yeah, that's really nice. I kind of want to read that book now. And I love, Ryan even said that he really likes the style, the European comedies, romantic comedies. And I agree with that. It's just so beautiful and so awesome. So heartwarming, I would say. So I loved it.
Like she said, I really liked the European aesthetic, just kind of the feel and the storytelling style that came with it. Follows a formula. Romantic comedy formulas usually work for me, so I'll take it. I really enjoyed this movie. I think Ethan Hawke was fantastic in this movie, especially his singing. I didn't know the guy could sing, and he does an awesome job. I really enjoyed the aspect of the relationships that kind of intertwine and how they work together, and how, I don't want to go too much into this movie, but there ends up being a sort of love triangle that pops up in the film, and just to see how these people start to interact with each other compared to the beginning of the film was really intriguing for me. So I'm going to go ahead and score it, and I think I might be scoring it higher than everyone else, but I'm going to have to go an 8.5. I really enjoyed this movie, and I think a lot of people will.
Yeah. Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll score it 8 out of 10 raccoons. I really enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, I think this movie's fine. Like they said, lots of people are really going to enjoy this one. I'd give it a 6 personally. I think it's a fun movie. It's totally fine. And it's one that, it passed the time, and I didn't hate it by any means. I just think that if it had a little more to offer, I would have liked it a little bit more, and if it was a little treaded new ground. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for more Sundance coverage. We've got lots of great movies we're talking about. And follow us on all different social media platforms. And until next time.